Okay, guys. So I came across a deck today in the deck channel, the deck building channel. Was posted originally by Kramer 79. He's a member of FTA, and it's a pretty cool deck and a pretty unique way to make some use out of the original Chandra Planeswalker. So the idea here is you blow up the board as often as you can to trigger all of the activate gems on the board and, make your turns better than they would be normally. So we've got 3 creatures in here. Winata, Joiner of Forces. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control a non-human creature, fetch the first human card from your library that is not named Winata, Joiner of Forces. Move it to play under your control, and then it gains haste and prevent damage until end of turn. Now, what's really cool about this is the way the deck is built, and I gotta give credit to Kramer on this. When she attacks, or at the beginning of combat rather, she's always going to pull out this guy, Abbot of Carroll Keep, who is ridiculous because of how he blows up the board whenever he comes into play. And that's of course if you have Dreamshaper Shaman in place, who is the non-human creature. I suppose this guy could be, I don't know, any creature, any non-human creature that you wanted. I think Kramer's a little new though, so he probably doesn't have access to a lot of stuff that some of us who have been playing a little longer do. But anyway, that's a really neat idea there that I didn't even think about, is using Winata to pull out somebody who has a great ETB effect. And then there was another card in this deck that Prism Ring from Origins. It's a cheapo little artifact, but Zach, ZW 2007, suggested putting in Genesis Ultimatum in place of that, and I think that was a great idea. So I did. And then we have Bedevil, which is a kill spell, and Angrath's Rampage, another kill spell, also deals with vanguards, so that's good. And finally Demolish to round out the spell suite. Moving on into the artifacts, we have Pyromancer's Goggles, which is really great because of the spells that we have access to and the fact that we'll be zapping a lot of the board here. And then also Chromatic Orrery. Now this one is really cool. This was a purchase item, but it's also pullable from packs. I think it's probably was worth the cash if you happen to spend money on it. It's really, what it does is it gives you a +4 across the board to all of your Planeswalkers' mana bonuses. So instead of whatever spiky, uneven nonsense they are, every single color will be +4. That means every single swap you make will be worth 7 mana. It's a really good card. Also, it triggers whenever you activate a loyalty ability, so that's good too. Then moving on to Shadow Spear to finish out the artifacts. This is a life gain tool, also deals with hexproof and prevent damage against your opponent's creatures. Very good card from Theros. Alright, so let's play it. I've already taken it out for a preliminary spin. I really liked how it played. It finished very strongly, up over 20 damage per creature that I had on the board, and I had all 3 of them out. So I think it's a good archetype to use elsewhere in other forms, if you can build it, of course. I got a really nice lucky opening. It's Jiminy Christmas. Wow, I got lucky there. That was a heck of an opening turn. So that's very non-standard, I'll just say. I can get rid of that, I guess. And we'll try to work on another Genesis Ultimatum, yeah. Because why not? Heck yeah. Cool. Now we've got, what did I just put out? Goggles. Yeah, so let's try and see if we can trigger some of those. Nope, it isn't gonna work, but that's okay. We got the Ultimatum. I'm probably gonna get something else nice here too with that red spell, or that red gem up there. So as you can see, it, I mean, obviously this is not a typical, not by any means what I would call a typical turn flow, specifically because of the fact that I am just keep getting ridiculous cascades here. But what I would say is you can absolutely see how this deck flows. See, there's the trigger on attack by pulling out another Abbott. And already I'm gonna win. Like, we can tell this match is over. Yeah. So clear up my hand, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blow up the board again. It's gonna convert stuff because of the orrery. I'm gonna draw some cool cards. There's the conversion from the chromatic orrery. Now that in itself is not always a, like, I mean, it doesn't always work, right? You don't always get something from it, is what I'm trying to say. But it's not bad. And then we're going to hit it again. Man, that's fun. That's really cool. I got to give props to Kramer on this. It's a great deck. I'm going to post this video, put it in the channel, and he'll have his couple minutes of fame. Cool. Try that out, guys.